Hello guys and welcome to something different. Yes, a different game. FIFA 17 Football Manager 17 2017 is out, and the full game is of course not out yet, but the beta version is out. And I love Football Manager. I mean, I have just played one, and that was Football Manager 15, because I loved FIFA, but I hated FIFA 15 that much that I just stopped playing FIFA, bought Football Manager 15, and I just loved it. I played it like 2-3 hours a day in average. I played it so much. But then starting FIFA 16, I started loving FIFA again, and therefore I stopped playing it. But I definitely wanted Football Manager 17 because some other friends of mine will get it as well. And yeah, I started off trying different things out, and I thought, why not upload it to YouTube? Maybe you are interested. You can give me some tips, you can take part, we can do something great together. The cool thing is, if you start the career mode in the beta version, it will get, basically you can continue it when the full game gets out. You can continue in the full game, you don't have to start new. And that is really nice, and therefore it makes sense to really start it. If I understand something wrong, then of course we have to start something new. But normally it should be like that. Today, episode 1. The things I want to tell you today are just the squad. I want to present you exactly what I did yet, because I'm exactly at the day of the first league game. As you can see, I decided to take Gloucester City in the, I think, 6th league of England. So it is definitely a road to glory type. I mean, these things just for me have to be a road to glory. This is the thing in Football Manager. If you really can start from nothing and really create everything, every single thing from the 6th league into somewhere good. This is the cool thing in my opinion, so that's why I decided to do it like this. Well, yeah, let's start of course with the most important thing. This is the squad. So the tactics I'm playing in this 4-3-3 formation. Can I check the look of this in some point? No, I can't. Okay, the 4-3-3 formation, as you can see, I'm using 4 defenders because we have a quite bad team. I decided to let them play really defensive, so you can see that our fullbacks are defensive fullbacks and defense, so they are really defending the same as our center backs, defensive center backs and defense. So I really want our 4 center backs to be back all the time, because we don't have a big team, a good team, and most teams will be favored. So I feel like, because we don't have a lot of quality in the back, we need a lot of quantity to defend, and that's why I decided. That's why I also have Knowles as defensive mid and defend as well. So again, somebody who is supposed to help here. So I basically want 4 to 5 defenders always to be back and defend. So we won't get like countered. The opponents don't have a chance to like counter-attack us or whatever, so we don't concede 20 goals. This is the most important thing for me, a good defense. I will take a lot of nil-nils, if so, I don't have a problem with it, but for me, if we want to survive and want to get better, in my opinion, the first thing we have to start at is the defense. The defense has to work out. Then I have some center mids. I'm doing this like I do it in real life, so I wanted number 10 and number 8. So he is number 10, so he's an attacking playmaker, advanced playmaker and attack. So I really want to let him pass, go into attack, and yeah, score goals, get assists. Like in FIFA I do it as well. And number 8, I was thinking about it, but in the end I decided for a ball-winning midfielder. I was thinking about either a box-to-box or ball-winning, but I decided for ball-winning and support. So yeah, definitely that he can go up front as well sometimes. But the most important thing is that he gets the ball back as well. Like in FIFA, my career mode, Webb would be Guys, Hanks would be Maya, Knowles would be Gustavo, and yeah. And then I want, as always, 2 wingers to cut inside and a striker who is running a lot. So I decided for the striking position for a deep lying forward and attack, so he is supposed to score goals and get assists. But he is like a bolo. I want him to run a lot, to get the balls like in the, I don't know, like 40 meters away from their goal already, not just stay up front and do nothing. And my wingers to cut inside. Kotvika is an amazing winger. He scored some amazing goals yet. He is the best player yet in my team, I would say. Has some decent set, good pace, stamina is alright, dribbling is decent, finishing, yeah, he has definitely some decent stats in the age of 20, definitely not bad. And he is right-footed, so that's really nice. On the other side we have Chambers. At the moment he's just my backup normally because my first choice right winger is injured. The thing is, I don't have a left-footed one. I want somebody on the right, of course, who is left-footed to cut inside, and I don't have anybody of them. Chambers, I really like him. He has some decent stats for sure, and normally, of course, I have different players, and that's what I want to show you. So this is basically how I want to play. I can show you real quick. My goalkeeper is this guy, Jasper Sink. Not amazing, made some mistakes, but he is okay. But the first thing the board told me is to get another goalkeeper. Phil Clark is a huge talent from my under 18s, and I brought him up already. He is still in the under 23s, but I will use him sometimes because he has some decent stats for a 17-year-old player, and he has a decent potential maybe, even though right now it shows actually just 2 to maybe 3 stars. But I believe in him. I think he can be a good one. At least as a backup, and we really don't have a lot of options, to be honest. As fullbacks I have on the right, I have George Butler. I signed him new. He had no contract, and I signed him. I found him, I scouted him, and I wanted him because he has 3 stars, 3.5 and 1 black star in potential ability, and some decent stats. I mean, he's fast, stamina is okay. Just I want to tell you, I know some things, but I'm not definitely not a Football Manager expert, so I don't know. I just played 1 Football Manager game. This is my second one I'm playing, and I basically haven't played for more than a year. So don't expect me to just make the right decisions. Definitely, I'm very open. If you know more or whatever, to just tell me and I will use it, because I really have to learn a lot. So for me, I'm a FIFA player. I'm not a Football Manager player, I'm a FIFA player. So to see these stats, different numbers, it's completely different. And I don't have a lot of experience as well, so don't expect me to make everything right. I won't. And this is why also I think it was the right decision to take a really bad team in the bad league, because otherwise I would have big expectations. But he seems like a decent player. I mean, yeah, he isn't really good in crossing, but I want him to defend. 12 tackling, decent pace, and good potential. He seems really decent. We have also D-Man and Hamilton in the back. D-Man is this guy, decent. Yeah, nothing too special, but he has some decent stats. 10 tackling, I do like him. 4.5 star current ability, 5 star potential as well, in the age of 23. And next to me we have Hamilton. Spencer Hamilton, he looks so... He does not look like 20, I mean, what? Not amazing. I mean, just 2 star ability, 3, maybe 4, so... Yeah, not the most amazing player, but he is okay. And Odiero is left back, as you can see, also a new signing. Also I signed him new. And you can see that he also not amazing potential. Even though the board always tells me, or the scouts, that he has amazing potential, I don't see it, to be honest. But he has some really, like around 10 in defending, and also in tackling, in physical stats, yeah, pace. So he seems decent, and we don't have an amazing team. So for now, he is definitely a good left back, but I dislike him. So in the current games yet, so in all the friendlies, the defense most of the time worked, but Odiero really bad defending. So I'm very not happy with him. I hope that he will improve. Other options, we don't have a lot of other options. We have Thomas, who was my first choice right back, but now he's my backup because you can see decent stats. But if I compare him to like Butler, then you can quite easily see that Butler is just better. I can compare him real quick to Butler. You can see Butler, attributes, Butler is just better. I mean, he's just better. Other options maybe, we have Averi, who not the most amazing player for sure, but he will do his job, I hope so. We can of course use Richards, the really old guy. I remember him because in Football Manager 15 I also did a career mode, or however you want to call this, a save with Gluecaster, but they're just like 1 or 2 seasons, I think 2 seasons, and then I stopped it. Because I lost interest in Football Manager, therefore, because it was close before the release of FIFA, the new FIFA game. So I remember him, really old, decent stat, but yeah, he is also, I don't know how I'm supposed to use him a lot. Yeah, that's it basically what, this is it about the defense, so you can see. not many options. We have 2 center back backups, 1 right back backup. We don't even have a left back backup. We did not even have 1 left back. Odiero, I think, was a signing, and that's it. We don't even have a left back, really, or no, the other option, a backup. So really poor defense. The other things are kinda decent. I mean, Knowles is a decent CDM with some decent stats, good tackling, good decisions, good physical stats. So I kinda like him. He is old, he's not amazing, but he is doing his job. Webb, I like him a lot because he has decent passing. He is really slow. I mean, he's 42. Passing is definitely his best thing, kinda. So yeah, he can play, I hope, as ball-winning midfielder because he has kinda decent tackling, but also good passing. While, for example, Hanks on the other side has decent passing, first touch, dribbling, crossing. So he's definitely an attacking-minded, like sentiment to Cam. So for me, he's definitely the option, and I like him a lot. Joe Hanks, really decent. You can see 4.5 star ability and 5 star or 4.5 to 5 star potential ability. So I definitely think he's a decent option. I showed you the wingers already there. I don't know if I showed you already. Not amazing, but I already have a lot of injuries. But I saw that in the beta many people have a lot of injuries. Because I had a first choice striker injured, then a backup striker injured, and then my third choice striker also got injured. And my first choice right winger is this guy with a good name, Antonio Alcaraz Zamora. Decent stats, not the best pace, but 11 finishing, 9 dribbling, 9 first touch, 10 work rates. He's doing okay. Also only right-footed, not really the good potential or ability. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm actually leaving Chambers in here because he has a better potential. But I want my wingers to score. He has 6 finishing, and as you were able to see, Zamora has 11. Yeah, I will just show you real quick the other players. We have Dinsley as center mid with some decent, bad defending. The passing is okay, I would say. So has good pace, good physical stats, good first touch, decent marking, work rates. Not sure what I should do with him, but I would say he's okay. Anything else I can show you? Lewis Hall is midfielder for me, or a winger, but I mean he has decent dribbling first, but he has bad finishing. His passing is way better, so for me he's more of a cam. Yeah, decent work rates, good potential, could be an interesting player for sure. Lewis Hall, somebody we will have a look at as well. Ed Williams, really interesting player, nothing too special, but good potential as well. Not sure what I should do with him yet. He's not good enough finishing for a striker, not good enough in finishing for a left mid, and not good enough passing for center mid. So for me right now there is no use for him. Joe Parker, really interesting striker. Going down a lot, to be honest. Didn't see that. I mean he's 21 and has an amazing potential. Why is he going down that much? Okay, that's sad. That is really sad. Hopper is not really the most interesting striker, even though, yeah, he is all, that's the thing. He's got pace, alright finishing, but he's not too interesting, to be honest. Anything else? Craig Reed is my first choice striker normally, I think, because he has some decent stats, as you can see. Even though maybe I can actually use Dale instead of him. I might actually do that, because Dale is younger, has a better potential. I might do it, I'm not 100% sure yet. Did I forget anything? I don't think I forgot anybody. Under 23s, interesting players here. Not too many, to be honest. Anybody who is interesting, I put my first choice team because I already don't have that many players on my first choice team. One player I have to talk about, another signing we just did. I didn't do many signings, but this guy I had to get. Alexander Mulwune Skinner. What a name. From Ireland, I think. 3-star ability, 4 maybe 5-star potential, and he has some decent stats. He is a right winger. He has decent pace. I mean acceleration 13, pace 12, agility 10. Not amazing, but decent. Decent dribbling. He's just 18. Amazing potential. Could get him for 0. I think I just had to. I just had to get him. And this is what I want to show you next. The things I did yet, I changed. So what did I change? Let's have a look. How can I see my stuff, for example? You see, I'm not amazing. Matt Rose was already in here. I got Leo Jimenez as head of youth development, so I got him, I signed him basically. He is on 200 euros per week, which is okay, I would say. Yeah, okay. Compared to other ones, he was decent. I mean, 10, 11 in ability potential, working with youngsters, 8. I would say it's okay. I mean, we can't really do a lot yet. Do they actually also have? Yeah, okay, reputation. So we can't do a lot, and we also got in. No, wait. That's basically it from that. But I got somebody else in as well, I think. So I got Roy Campbell. Okay, I'm a bit confused sometimes. Roy Campbell as Chief Scout. Not bad, I would say. He is okay. He is okay, I would say. I got him. He is on 170 US per week, and I got another scout, which is Alexander. And yeah, these are the 3 guys I got in. So I got in Leo Jimenez as head of youth development, as well as a chief scout and another scout. And 2 players, I think I already showed you. Wait. No, that's not, that's just here. Butler, the right back, and this one guy. That's basically the only things I did yet. I got 2 players in the team. I got 3 other people into the team. You can see real quick the finances are going down, which is I think normal. I'm not 100% sure how. I'm really not an expert in Football Manager. So if you know what I'm supposed to do yet right now, where I don't have really a lot of money or whatever, if you have some ideas, please tell me. I really want you to take part in this series. Okay, so I had to bring my dog out of here because the thing is, my dog is funny. Normally he's just sitting here and doing nothing. All good. But all the time when I record, like he perfectly knows. He sits next to me, or lays down next to me and starts making weird noises. I don't understand why. Always when I record. When I don't record, he's never doing it. But like in 20, 30, 40% of the case I start recording, he's always doing it. It's like he just wants to annoy me. Yeah, you can also see the transfer budget, the wage budget. I think there's nothing left I can show you. If there's anything, just tell me. Counter football, structured. I started off with, I think with flexible, gone down to structured. So I think it's gone down basically. This is going up and this is going down for me. And the instruction is this, so high tempo because we're playing counter football. Time wasting quite often, to be honest. Fairly narrow because narrow is a bit too much maybe, but you know, I want my midfield to play really narrow football. I want my my fullbacks or my defense to play really narrow, and I want my striker to stay in the middle. I want my wingers to cut inside, so I really want to play through the middle all the time. And that's why I thought narrow is maybe too much, but fairly narrow is okay. Balance is maybe a bit too much, so I decided for that. Slightly deeper, I was really unsure. I started off with slightly deeper, gone down to normal and now back to, or gone up to normal, now back to slightly deeper. Not 100% sure what to do. What I saw is when I went down to slightly deeper and sometimes in closing down, and they never really tried to attack. So my opponents were just able to pass around and scored against me. So I tried to go back to normal, and that was too much again because then they just made long balls. So slightly deeper and more closing down is what I'm doing right now. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution, stay on feet, exploit the middle, pass into space, mixed passing, look for overlap, run at defense. This is what I'm doing. And my second formation, second thing is basically the same, only that we are playing. This is my make pressure. This is my Dortmund style. So fluid, normal tempo, balanced. As you can see, slightly higher, as well as really a lot of closing down. Exploit the middle, pass in space, mixed passing. So basically, this is like Dortmund style. But for me, we are not good enough to play too attacking. So I will really play defensive and try to counter attack. Full middle. Is there anything left to say? I don't think so. So the current performances or the yet performances, the schedule, you can see that we started off really decent. Okay, the first game was not amazing. We got a draw and then 3 losses in a row. We played decent in the first 2 games. Against Highwood we played decent, deserved to win actually. But yeah, you can see we were down twice, but we were decent. Kotvika with some amazing goals there. I don't know if it has to be this game. I want to show you one of the goals from Kotvika because he scored an amazing goal once. So I really want to show you real quick the goal. One of them goals Kotvika scored because he scored really an amazing goal. So let's have a quick look. So wait, let's go to the second goal from him, the same guy. And that should have been, yeah, I think that was the amazing goal he scored. Look at this. Just What is this? Just, he got the ball, and from there, from like 6 and 70 meters, he just scored an absolutely wonder goal, in my opinion. I don't know, we can make it a bit slower, real quick, so you can see it a bit better, maybe. But that was... You don't see these kind of goals too often in Football Manager, I think, at least. So look at this, he gone around, and then second touch, that finish. Really not bad. But yeah, afterwards we just lost all games. So, well, this right now will be the first game of the league. Salford, I will do in this episode the first league game. Big one. Salford, I'm not sure how good they are, to be honest. I really don't. They are favorites of winning the game. Quite a lot, actually. So I guess they got some injured player though. So I guess that, yeah, they count as favorites. But we will have a look. Of course, I don't know the league too much, so don't expect me to say, oh yeah, this is probably the other bad teams. I really don't know this league at all. I mean, Bradford, I heard them before, and I think I heard Halifax before, and Worcester maybe. So some teams I just heard before, but really I don't know any of them teams. Well, as you can see, his fitness is quite okay, but of course it's quite new, so his match-upness is quite bad. The injured players, Reed is still not 100% fit, so I don't want to use these two yet, but whenever they're fit, definitely I will use Samora again instead of Chambers. Reed though, I'm not actually 100% sure if I want to use him or not. I might actually let him on bench. But yeah, this is the team. We are not in amazing form. Wait, I have to change something, I think. Okay, normally you have 7 substitutes, I think, so I now have a goalkeeper, right back, a center back or CDM, center mid, a passing guy who can play on the left, and a right winger and a striker. So normally this should be fine now. Submit team. This is the team who will play today's game against Salford. I will definitely take a draw. Again, I just want to not concede goals. That's the main thing. A 0-0 or something like this, a 1-0 would be amazing. But I feel like if we don't play too defensive, we will just keep conceding like 2, 3, 4 goals. And I don't expect us to score 2, 3, 4 goals. So I think if we cannot defend decent, we will just lose games. Normally I don't do anything here. I'm not sure. In FIFA 15, what I basically learned is first I did this a lot, and I felt it was wrong because it didn't work. Then I just did it a little bit. So basically I always just looked at the striker, and the better striker or best winger, I let my players mark him really tightly, and that's it. Right now actually I'm just leaving it, but I'm really unsure. The thing is that I don't expect anything from any of these strikers. I mean, I'm really unsure if I should do it or not. This is one thing I want to ask you. Should I do it or not? If I can see here, for example, then I can see that Paul is definitely the better striker. So I'm not sure if I should do it or not. So if I asked him, for example, then he always wants me to he says always to 4 or 5 players at least. But I feel like that's stupid, so I will not do it yet. If you want me to, then just tell me and I can do it, but yeah. Here normally I let him do it, because normally he's doing it decent. Not amazing, but okay. Start the match. Let's hopefully just get a decent draw. That would be amazing. Actually, what is quite surprising for me, normally we actually have most of the ball possession. And this is not, I mean, why? How? Because I'm just let them play defensive, let the opponent get the ball and just try to have counterattacks. But normally we have most of the ball possession. I guess I have to sub him off then in half time. Joe Hanks, yeah, seems like his... Suffered injury number 1 default. Okay, it seems like, yeah, this is a bug from the beta. Another bug. I heard that there are a lot of bugs with the injury system in this beta yet. So that there are many injuries and they don't have the real names and stuff. Because he, for example, suffered injury number 1 default. Well, nothing is happening, which is decent. I told you, a 0-0 away, I would definitely take it. Would be a decent result, so I'm happy that my defense is doing a great job. I might have to sub off Joe Hanks real quick, and I will do so. Okay, I have to remember, I just have 5, so 5 is really not a lot, man. Okay, then I have to remember and change it somehow, that I don't know what to do then. For 5 substitutes, it's not really enough in my opinion. So I will do this substitution real quick, and hopefully we can just keep defending, keep playing good, and keep getting I just don't want to concede. I will take a 0-0. If you can win 1-0, amazing. I just don't want to concede. This is my main task. Because I don't want these things to happen, like a 3 or 2 or whatever. Because I feel like if we would do that, we most often would like lose 4-3 or 5-3 or 4-2. If we want to get points, we have to have a decent defending. You know what I mean? Well, let's see. There isn't really anything happening, not even one highlight yet. Oh wait, it says... why? I hated that key. Why did it change? No key highlights. Okay, this is the reason. Only commentary. No. Now we can... okay, sorry guys. I always hated the key. Always. I don't know why it changed. We might have a chance. Yes! And I changed it in the right moment. Straight when I changed it. And decent assist. And of course Kotvika, who scored every goal yet for us. I think even in the game against the under 23, he scored at least one of them too. Amazing assist by Dinsley. This substitution. And Kotvika, first touch finish. Yes, 23 minutes before the end. We might actually win it. Wait, there's straight away another highlight. Why is that? Why is there straight away another highlight? Oh my goodness, please, please, I beg. Oh, are you kidding me? We score the goal, and just like 2 minutes later we concede? This is my defense. I want clean sheets. Clean sheets is, at the moment, the most important thing for me. I would still, I think I will take the draw, but I don't want to go defensive, so I will leave it like this. Okay, now let's go defensive. Just get this point. Would be a decent start in the season. A point in the away game, I think that would be decent. Let's go contained. Just please, play defensive guys, please don't concede a second. Oh, another highlight. We got the ball, please don't mistake. Come on, please guys, please. Not my left back. Okay. Dinsley, yes, yes, Kotvika. What was that, Kotvika? He was through 1-1 against the goalkeeper, could have scored another one. And I don't know what he wanted to do there, because there was nobody in the middle. He just gave them the ball. And I bet they score a second now, I bet. I bet they okay, Chambers, really decent. Chambers, come on, you are an amazing guy. With the pass to Webb. Okay, Webb with a wonder goal. I'm playing contain. And we just had 2 amazing chances and Webb just got a wonder goal. 32-year-old Webb. Tom Webb, I think his name is Tom. With his left foot as well. That is an amazing finish, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, please get this win, please. I changed the tactics a bit. We are playing like really defensive now. I know that you're exhausted. There are just 3 minutes left. Please don't. Ah, you are kidding me. You are actually kidding me. Like, we have only commentary, nothing is happening, and changing straight away a goal for us, straight away the equalizer, then we score actually a wonder goal, and again have straight away to concede a goal. It is a draw, but you know, 2 goals conceded, that makes me angry. I would definitely have preferred a 0-0 draw, but it is a decent result. I'm not unhappy with that. What is he saying? Yeah, big result. Yeah, a draw on the first leg. The first game of the season away is really not a bad result. We were able to sell 50 season tickets. I actually was really surprised that, let's have a quick look. Our stadium actually, come on, I want just to have a look at the stadium. Here, that's what I want to show you. Actually, 7,000 places is a lot. It's really a lot. 7,000 places. I mean, there are some Bundesliga teams who just have like 20, so 7,000 is really a lot, to be honest. So, I mean, not bad, really not bad. I'm happy about that. I mean, it's probably not because of us, because of Cheltenham who are playing there, but still, even if it's just Cheltenham or whoever is the biggest team in the city, 7,000 is quite a lot. Well, guys, this is it for episode 1, I would say. I showed you everything. The first game, decent point. I'm happy. And now basically what I'm doing is just waiting for your responses about what to change maybe. I think I will also always just play like a little bit myself. So basically, for example, I will go through like the next 4 games myself. Or 5, and then I will make another episode, show you the results, show you if I bought somebody or what happened in the team, and then play another one. I think I'm doing it like this because everybody I'm knowing is also doing it like this. And I like it. I can't show you every game. So this is how I think I will do it. Play like 4 or 5 games myself. Do some stuff. Then show you some important goals or whatever. Show you what happened. and then one game to end it. I think this is good. So guys, if you're looking forward to this, and if you enjoyed this episode, it was a bit weird, I would say, because I wasn't able, I was not sure how to do it, to be honest. How to introduce you to such a series. So I hope you still kinda liked it in some way. I'm not sure. If so, please smash the like button. In the comments, tell me how to improve these videos, how to improve me as a manager. What can I change? What should I change? And did I forget anything? Whatever. If there's anything, please just tell me. Otherwise, I can't improve. There's nothing left to say, guys. So have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow, probably, with another video. I think Sharon will Karriere mod. Have an amazing day, and bye.